Hello and a very good evening. Welcome to Idle World. I'm Hayley Green. It's great always to have your company. You are joining me for my favourite show of the week. It is our Planet Cruise TV show. It is an award-winning cruise agents that brings us very bespoke holidays that you can really have tailor-made. So if there's anything you think, oh, I wish I could stay before, I wonder if I could fly from the airport that's near me, please do jump on the phones and check the website, because they are there to make that holiday perfect for you. You can even book the excursions before you go away as well. We have got, though, 7 incredible cruises tonight. They are amazing deals, and we have got cruises that start at £59 per person tonight. We're going as well to New Zealand, we're going to Australia, we're going to New York. There's a little bit for everybody, but I'm not alone, because I have got from Planet Cruise the fabulous Gemma Forbes with us. Great to have your company.
Oh, it's lovely to see you, Hayley.
Lovely to see you. I mean, we've met previously, I've just learned in the past, which is wonderful, and it's always great to have you here to talk us through these cruises that we've got. And we have got, wow, what a collection of cruises. I think we would just sat down and say, oh yes, I'd like that one.
I know.
Oh yes, that one would be nice for me. We've got some corkers.
We've got some absolutely stunning deals. It's National Cruise Week as well this week, which means as well for viewers, you might be getting some free little extras as well, so it's really worth staying tuned just for the great deals, amazing destinations.
Oh my goodness.
But also some nice little free extras as well to look out for.
Few sneaky previews. You have got champagne, wine, oh my goodness, there's all sorts, so do stay with us for the hour. Let's have a little look first of all at everything that we're going to be looking at. First of all, we're starting with P&O. It's a 10-night Christmas market. This is something I have dreamed about doing on the 11th of December. I mean, at this price, £149 per person is unbelievable. It's a no-fly as well, which is fabulous. It's adults only too, so make sure you do not miss out on this. We've just got the wrong details there, so we'll just get you the right details. It is as well a balcony, which is quite incredible, and you've got huge savings off that brochure price. So saving £400 per person off the brochure price. And you can, of course, because it's going from Southampton, book that stay in the hotel in the Marriott there as well. And of course, Planet Cruise will do that for you. Next, though, we've got the Azamara Journey. Now, the Azamara Journey, again, this is 5-star luxury. This is 7 nights. This is the Monaco Grand Prix, and this includes your tickets on the Sunday as well, which is quite unbelievable. We're flying to Nice, we're going to Florence, we're going to Pisa, we're going to Saint-Tropez, we're going to Monte Carlo. An amazing deal, so you've got to stay with us for that one. That is our second option. Our third one is the Royal Caribbean. Now, this is the Freedom of the Seas. Now, this, again, another fabulous cruise. It's a 9-night Eastern Caribbean cruise. We're going to the Bahamas, we're going to St Thomas as well, San Mantan. Oh my goodness, it's going to be an absolute dream holiday. And you can add extra nights in Orlando at the start of the holiday as well, so really extend that holiday, make sure you don't miss out on seeing all those fabulous places. So that's, again, so easy to book, but do stay with us to get all the details. But moving on to Celebrity. Now, we know we have got a gorgeous cruise. This is Celebrity Constellation. Now, we've got an 8-night Adriatic and Greece cruise. This looks fabulous. We're flying to Venice. We're going to Croatia, which is beautiful. We're going to Santorini, which again is gorgeous. Mykonos, and back to Venice as well, and we overnight in Venice at the end there. This is an absolute beauty, and it's a balcony deal as well, which makes cruising so special. And you could be getting a free bottle of champagne if you book before the 5th of October, so that's one of your freebies for our special cruise week. Now, we have got another option for you. This is Holland America. Now, this is MS Nordam. This is a major one, because have a little look where we're going. We're talking about Australia, we're talking about New Zealand. We're going from London to Sydney. We're then going to go to Melbourne, we're going to Tasmania, all around New Zealand, which is stunning, and finishing in Auckland as well. It really is that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. 22 nights, and an unbelievable deal, because we've got people that are flying over to Australia, and their 2 flights have cost the cost actually of this actual whole trip, and that is just for their flights. No accommodation, no food, and you've got everything in with this for 22 nights. It's an amazing deal. But of course, we always have as well some hot picks for you, and the hot picks again are very special. they are hot off the press, so they are hot picks that you do need to grab very, very quickly. Our first option is Cunard, and this is the Queen Mary 2. So, Gemma, could you tell us a little bit about this?
Well, this is absolutely wonderful. It is your opportunity to sail on the Queen Mary all the way from New York back to Southampton. Now,
wow.
Of course, this includes your flight to New York. If you wanted to give us a ring at Planet Cruise and maybe organise having a few days in New York before...
I was saying just that to my partner.
Yeah.
You'd want to do that, wouldn't you? Have a little bit of shopping in New York.
I think so, because then
Don't
also...
worry about your
Hayley,
weight luggage and stuff.
Exactly, we're on the same wavelength.
Absolutely.
So, really nice time of year as well, because if you were going on the 19th of November, for instance, or around that time, you could do your Christmas shopping and then sail home with it. Absolutely wonderful.
And at those sort of dates, they're great prices. You'd struggle to fly for those prices just to New York without even that fabulous cruise back. So that is a wonderful one.
Absolutely, and booking before the 30th of September, you'll get your free interior to balcony upgrade as well. So do give us a call for more details on that one. And then we've got another hot pick for you, which is sailing on the MS Rhindam, and this is going to the Norwegian fjords.
Beautiful.
I mean, incredible scenery. 16th of May, so next spring, something to look forward to in the diary, get you through the winter. And again, exclusive for National Cruise Week, we are giving you up to $100 spend as well when booking Ocean View and above. But, you know, you're going to places like Stavanger. I mean, if you just have a little look online and look at the images of these ports.
They are amazing.
It's breathtaking.
It really is. You can't believe it's real. It's that beautiful. It is amazing. So that is
incredible.
A definite must. And of course, do write down the phone number. Slightly normal. It's different to normal. So it's 0800 781 5458. They'll be on those phone lines. It's a free phone number until 10 o'clock tonight, and they are there to help you. They will make that cruise bespoke to you. So if you want to add any extras on, if you want to sort out the excursions first, please jump onto the phones. They are fabulous at Planet Cruise, and they will sort that perfect holiday out for you. But back to our first deal. It was P&O. Now have a little look at where we're going and what we're doing. This is a 10-night Christmas cruise. This is going to be fabulous because, of course, it is those fabulous Christmas markets.
I know, how wonderful. This is such a sort of romantic, exciting voyage, and you are on the Adonia, which is exclusively for adults. It's a slightly smaller ship. It's the smallest of P&O's 7 ships, so you get that really wonderful, intimate cruising experience. It's a very charming ship, and because she only carries 710 passengers, you'll get to know people, it'll be very friendly, you'll see familiar faces, but also it means that she can go into ports that some of the larger ships can't do. But you've got a very elegant ship, you've got your woods, you know, your panelling everywhere, a big grand staircase, incredible food, you've got Sorrento, you've got the Ocean Grill and the elegant Pacific Ocean restaurant. So you are going to sail in a very elegant, traditional, wonderful way.
Beautiful looking ship. This is my classic cruising. This is a ship that just looks as you imagined that ship to be, and it is exactly that. So friendly, so intimate. You are going to love it. But let's see where we're going, because my word, this is a special. It's a no-fly, which is wonderful. Don't have to worry about packing or shopping.
Absolutely. So we're sailing off from Southampton, and as you say, what a treat. Just before Christmas, 11th of December. I mean, this is like a present to yourself, isn't it?
Yes.
And I'm already getting excited about Christmas myself. I've already organised a few things. It's such a special time of year. So you're going to sail off, and on day 4, you will arrive in Copenhagen. So the first destination is going to feel so Christmassy. It's almost a bit fairy tale, Copenhagen. It's very rich in lots of history. You've got so many castles to see if you would like to. And some of them are very fairy tale. You've got beautiful countryside as well, but just surrounded by 17th and 18th century buildings. You must go to the magical Tivoli Gardens as well. You just saw there the statue of the Little Mermaid. Copenhagen, very famous for being the birthplace of Hans Christian Andersen as well. And actually you can go around old Copenhagen where you're going to have the markets and so on, but also you could even get a boat through the city and you'll see lots of castles as you go through. Beautiful. And you've got a cruise lounge actually as well, so if you wanted somewhere to stop and have a complimentary cup of coffee or tea, make sure you take your proof that you're a cruise passenger, and it's located in a square along Stroget. So if you just ask people on the ship about that, they'll tell you where it is. And if you were doing some shopping, it means you can leave it at the lounge and pick it up later, which is really nice. You're not carrying around heavy bags. But like I say again, castles galore to see in Copenhagen, which will all add to that kind of magical feel at this time of year when you see the twinkly lights and the beautiful skyline. It's just going to get your cruise off to a fantastic start.
It's something I've just dreamed about, and this is a balcony as well for this price, which is unbelievable. So you're going to see these fabulous places as you sail in and as you sail out. So where are we going next after Copenhagen?
We're going to the Kiel Canal. Now, this is an artificial waterway that links the North Sea with the Baltic, and basically it means you can cut out quite loads of miles off a journey.
Right.
You eliminate the need to sail around the Jutland Peninsula, basically. So the ships can go down it, but it means you're really close to shore. And what you'll find, it's like a gentle cruise through, and you'll see people in their gardens waving at you. It's really, they're really funny. They always wave at the ships, yeah. Fabulous. It's really sweet. And you'll see little hamlets and people pedalling along. So it's quite a nice part of the cruise,
and
actually.
Perfect, the fact that you have got the balcony, a free upgrade to the balcony. So you can see all
this
your waving from your own balcony.
Yes,
we were waving then, you missed that, but we've got beautiful waves.
No, you feel quite regal, actually. It's quite nice.
Well, we did do quite posh waves, didn't we?
We did.
So that's going to be a fabulous
Really good. And then we're arriving in Hamburg in Germany, and you get an overnight on board here so that you absolutely can make the most of this stunning city at this time of year. So much to see, but the market will absolutely blow you away. If you just think almost like gingerbread houses and warm mulled wine and beautiful hot chocolates and amazing Christmas gifts, and the kinds of market where they're not all mass-produced. You're going to see all the kind of craft stalls and a traditional Christmas tree, baked apples, wood carvings, candles everywhere. I cannot tell you how beautiful this will be. You've also got all the sausages and the smell of it in the air. You know, you'll be all wrapped up warm, but all those lovely snacks to keep you warm and toasty while you look around this beautiful place. And then you're back on the ship. You've got a day sailing, and then on day 9 you arrive in Amsterdam. So again, at this time of year, beautiful, and so many sights to see. If you've spent all your money by now in the markets, you could always go and do some sort of interesting things like a canal cruise, or go and see the Van Gogh Museum, or of course the very famous Anne Frank's house. You've got the Royal Palace, the Rembrandt Museum, which in fact you can see right there. You are not going to be bored. There is so much to do and see, and you've got the wonderful culture also, of course, where you can just sit and have a coffee and watch everybody cycling by, watch the world go by. It's beautiful. And then after Amsterdam, we are going to go back on board your stunning ship for a couple of relaxing days at sea before arriving happy with all your shopping done back in Southampton. All you've got now is to give all those gifts away to your family, but it will be a wonderful trip.
It will be the most amazing trip. It's the dream holiday to get all your presents from those Christmas markets. It would be fabulous, wouldn't it?
Also, that could be a present to your partner, couldn't it? Let's just go together and do this nice cruise.
That could be your Christmas gift to each other, because you do get stumped onto what to get. A perfect gift. Stunning ship. I've fallen in love with the ship. It looks absolutely amazing. And of course, have a little look at what's included. So we have got that free ocean view to balcony upgrade. I can't believe you've got this price for a balcony. You can add on that extra stay as well in Southampton. That's really nice to start that holiday as well. And of course, that's your parking and your transfers as well for so little. It's well worth doing. Of course, you can do that with Planet Cruise. Then you've got that overnight on board in Hamburg. You've got a fabulous ship for the whole of your journey, and huge saving over £400 per person off that brochure price. The 11th of December, that is going to be just so perfect to get you in the mood for Christmas. I was there, weren't you, all wrapped up warm, having that mulled wine and those hot, lovely snacks.
Yeah, lovely.
I want to go. But we have got more. If that's not the right cruise for you, but I'm sure it is for everybody, we've got the Azamara journey next. Now, this is the Monaco Grand Prix. This is going to be incredible, because this is complete luxury, so special.
Yes.
I know these cruises are so popular.
These cruises are a little dearer because you are talking luxury like you couldn't imagine.
I mean, it's more inclusive, isn't it, on these ships? Rather than all inclusive, it's more
Absolutely,
inclusive.
and that's exactly what Azamara are very well known for. They are also well known for their incredible excursions that they do as well, which are called Azamazing, nights out and things, so do ask about those. But with this particular cruise, and we've had this on the show before, this itinerary, you do get tickets to the Grand Prix as well. General admission tickets for the Sunday are included in this deal. Also, if you book before the 5th of October, because it's National Cruise Week, we're going to give you a free case of wine for booking. So that's really nice too. But it is the ultimate in luxury. You will eat the most incredible food. The spa is so high-end. The service is unimaginably good, like the attention to detail. You will feel on top of the world.
You really will feel extra special. Let's have a little look where we're going, because this is quite unusual. We're flying first of all to Nice, but we're going to stay there for 2 nights in a 4-star hotel. A real special start.
Absolutely, really nice to get that and to really sort of get your feet on the ground, enjoy Nice and the glamorous surroundings, because from now on you're on holiday, and these destinations that you're going to are the playground of the rich and famous. You know, Nice, you can go to Promenade des Anglais and just stroll along. I mean, there's so much people watching. Do you like doing that, Hayley?
I love people watching.
And in Nice, honestly, the glamorous people that you'll see, the fashions, the sunglasses, everything. And you can go to the old town as well, which is a really higgledy-piggledy warren of wriggling streets and just so much to see. The flower market there as well. But the nice thing about Nice and all these destinations, you can go they're all quite sort of near to each other, so you can go to Cannes, you can go to Saint-Tropez, all quite easily. You've got a lot of art as well in this part of the world, so if you're interested in that, you could go to the Matisse Museum and see, you know, really famous works of art. You can go anywhere. You could go down to Cannes, as I say. You could go into the countryside as well if you wanted a taste of more Provençal France as well. And you have got 2 nights in a 4-star hotel, and then you board the ship and the cruise begins.
What
5 nights cruising, in 5-star luxury. And we are sailing to Florence and Pisa. So when you arrive in Livorno, you can choose what you want to do. You can go one way or the other. If you go to Florence, pictured here, I mean, it's one of the most beautiful cities in the world.
Stunning, isn't it?
Absolutely amazing. And you've got so many museums and art galleries to explore. The food, you know, if you're not eating on the ship, every meal you ever have in Italy anyway, it's just always absolutely incredible. And if you go the other way to Pisa, you've got the famous Leaning Tower of Pisa, which actually the last time I saw it, I literally was like, is that going to stay up? It is so leaning. I think it's getting worse every single year. But really beautiful. One of my favourite places in the world. And then we're back onto the ship and off to glamorous Saint-Tropez. The first thing that you'll notice as you glide into the port are the yachts around you. Just unbelievable. Of course, you've got all your floating palaces as well, but you've got some really expensive yachts as well. Again, it's all about the people watching. And then the town itself is a real jumble of beautiful coloured buildings. You've got the Citadel, which is an ancient fortress, standing guard above it all. And, you know, you've got incredible little cafes where you can go and have a little slice of tart, or you can go to the beach. Or, again, you can get away and go into the countryside and go and explore there as well. There's Baume-les-Mimosas not far away. And then it's just so much to do on this trip. On day 6, you are arriving in Monte Carlo.
These are like all your dream destinations.
It is. It's all the places that you read about.
That's it. I'm a celebrity.
Oh, completely and utterly. And, you know, also, not only that, you're arriving when the Grand Prix is on, so there will be a lot of celebrities in town. This is about, you know, the time that you want to be here. So if you weren't interested in F1 and your partner was, or vice versa, you could still go and explore the Royal Palace. You could do a day trip to Saint Paul de Vence. There's so much to do, but you are going to get tickets included for the Sunday to watch the Grand Prix.
That is incredible.
That's on a lot of people's sort of dream
to-do list, isn't it? Absolutely.
Yeah, and the fireworks going off and the atmosphere that you're going to have. I don't think I can explain the kind of excitement and the atmosphere that will be in Monte Carlo while that's happening.
My brother would find this absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I know. It's a dream one. And then day 7, we're going off. You're in Monte Carlo, and then you're in Cannes as well. So you really are getting to explore the whole of this stretch of iconic coast, really. And again, so much to do. There's, you know, if you want to go to the beaches, and if not, you can go to the cathedral, you can go to Prince's Palace. Sadly, though, you will have to then sail back to Nice and disembark and transfer to the airport. But I tell you what, feeling like $1 million. And then it's a nice short flight back as well.
That is the great thing,
Yeah.
which is wonderful. You've had this fabulous time, 5-star luxury. You've seen the Grand Prix, which is just amazing. But look at the ship that you've enjoyed all of this on.
I know. And just the food, like everything, as I said before, it's the attention to detail that makes it 5-star. You know, just going up from a 4 to a 5, you're just going to have such a good time. There's the casino, obviously, that, you know, your staterooms are so comfortable and luxurious. It's like being, you know, in a hotel. It's absolutely gorgeous. And, of course, the more inclusive aspect, which you've already touched on, Hayley, you don't have to worry about a thing. And that is really good when you're going to places like Nice and Cannes, actually, as well. So because drinks and things are expensive there.
That's it. So you've got everything included, of course, on your cruise. It is, of course, National Cruise Week. So if you book this before the 5th of October, you do get that free case of wine, which is fabulous, which will be delivered to you. You've got flights there from London Heathrow, but always ask about other destinations that you want to fly from, because that's what Planet Cruise are all about, making that holiday bespoke to you. You've got tickets as well for the Grand Prix, which is amazing, and you are overnighting there. That is on the Sunday, which is incredible. But you start this, and this is quite unusual, that you've got a 2-night start holiday as well in a 4-star hotel in Nice. If you do want to look into the following year, we've actually got prices available for you for 2016 Grand Prix, so do phone up for those. And of course, this is all meals, or drinks, or snacks, or tips, and entertainment. This is the more inclusive. So you have got absolutely everything and so much more with that cruise. That is an unbelievable one. But let's move on to number 3. This is Royal Caribbean. Now, this is Freedom of the Seas. Now, where are we going here? We are going to the Caribbean. It's 9 nights of the Eastern Caribbean. This is, I know, these are the most beautiful ships.
Yeah, the Freedom of the Seas is a really large ship. She's got so many things on it. If I just say an ice rink.
Oh, she's got crazy things.
She's got the climbing wall, which they're very famous for, Royal Caribbean, the surf machine.
Yes.
And actually, they've had some upgrades as well, because she was launched in 2006. And so if you've sailed on her before, since then, it's also now got a 3D cinema, an outdoor movie screen, ship-wide Wi-Fi, a new nursery, a new place called Cupcake Cupboard.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, and you've still got your classics like your Johnny Rockets 50-star dinner for just the most delicious burger you'll ever have. You've got your pizzas, your Italian Sorrento, so you're going to eat fabulous food. You've even got your English-style pub if you just want a nice cold beer. And you've got your martini bar, your casino. On this ship, you will not have a second where you don't know. I mean, you're spoiled for choice. You'll be like a kid in a sweet shop. And I've got friends who recently sailed on Royal Caribbean, and they just were raving about it.
Everybody does.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
it's a ship you could just stay on. You wouldn't need to get off at ports because it is so amazing. It's you're going to have the most unforgettable time, and there is something on there for absolutely everybody. A great family atmosphere as well.
Something for everybody. And if you are with kids, young children, there's a great nursery as well, so you can have a little bit of a break and do lots of different things. And extended special as well for National Cruise Week, this one as well, which is why you're getting the free drinks package and so on and so forth, free airport parking.
This is the free drinks. You've got free airport car parking, and you've got free tips if you book before the 5th of October,
That's correct,
So that's a real great extra to get that booked up. So, fabulous, where are we going?
Oh, well, we're off to the Caribbean. Who wouldn't want to do that? But first of all, we're flying from Gatwick, Manchester or Newcastle, but if those airports don't suit, please ask. And then we are arriving in Port Canaveral, so we're doing a 1-night stay there in a hotel.
Super.
And yeah, Port Canaveral's right in the centre of Florida's east coast, and then we are straight off to the Bahamas. It's a hard life, isn't it? And on day 3 you're going to land, or sail rather, into paradise, Coca Cay, Bahamas. beautiful. And
wow.
basically this is a private island in the Bahamas which is reserved exclusively for Royal Caribbean guests.
How wonderful is
How
that?
special is that?
Your own island.
I know, amazing. So you can go on an eco tour of the Berry Islands and you can see things like starfish and all the beautiful marine life. If you want to go scuba diving or snorkeling, you can. And if that's not your cup of tea, you can go on a glass-bottom boat. Still a really nice way of seeing things, but not having to get in. So, of course, you could also just lie on that beautiful white sand with a cocktail and just totally relax.
That sounds perfect to me.
And they've got 3 private beaches on the island: Barefoot Beach, Coconut Willies and Snorkel Beach, and each one of them you've got bars where they do mixed frozen drinks and things. Amazing, amazing.
Sounding good.
Then we're sailing off again, and on day 5 we are arriving in Charlotte Amalie in St Thomas. Now, one thing to mention is you've got incredible duty-free shopping here.
Yes, I love
which
St.
is
Thomas.
virtually unparalleled. But also, you've got a world-famous beach here at Maggins Bay, and you can also take a scenic tram ride to a mountaintop and get some views like that. Take your camera, I would say, on this one, absolutely. So, really nice destination. And lots to do. You can also go to Blackbeard's Castle, Coral World, and then we're sailing off to yet another destination, which is paradise, Philipsburg in St Martin. You'll see lots of big cruise ships when you come into port, and when you disembark, you've got, again, beaches, shopping. This particular island was spotted by Christopher Columbus in 1493. Just thought that was quite interesting.
I'm glad you found it, because it is absolutely beautiful. The colour of the water and the colour of the sand. I mean, it is just one of those places that you think is quite unreal. It's just so stunning.
I know, and I think that's the thing, isn't it, about the Caribbean, is that unless you've been, you can't quite imagine. The water is like getting into a warm bath, and you can see your feet crystal clear because it's so clear, and little fishies sort of just swimming past you, and then the sand. Usually I hate sand, so it makes your hands dry, but in the Caribbean it's like, it's almost silky.
So
it's
soft,
so
isn't it?
It's soft.
It's not that coarse sand that we have here.
No,
it's super soft.
Absolutely
Everything
unbelievable.
Is just heavenly.
Yeah, really nice, and you will just slow down. Like, all the cares and sort of stresses of home will just float away. You'll be absolutely dreamlike by the time you get back. Wonderful. And then we're back at sea for a couple of days.
That's great. So you really get to enjoy that amazing ship, because the ship is out of this world. And of course you can lay on the actual decks and top up the tan as well.
And you get such a good tan as well, of course, with on the ocean wave. And then we are going to Port Canaveral again on day 9. Now, that's the other thing to say, is that if you wanted to sort of add some nights, we can do that for you. If you want to go to Orlando, because obviously, especially at the top of the trip, we can add it on for only £259 for 3 nights.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and I think personally that's worth doing, because you don't really want to miss out. You've flown all that way, you've got Disney, haven't you? And you've got SeaWorld, Universal, which is a favourite of mine. It's so fun. So you could have 3 days for £259 and then embark the ship and sail around the Caribbean and relax.
Absolutely,
sounds quite good, doesn't it?
It just sounds like, again, that dream holiday. And after that fabulous holiday, you will be flying back, of course, to the UK, but just have a little look at what you've been sailing on, because she is a super ship. She's a larger ship, but still stunning. I mean, and look how much is going on, but there's still loads of space. There's so many things on this ship for everybody, isn't there?
There absolutely are, and that's the thing about Royal Caribbean as well. They do keep updating and improving all of the time. So much fun for every age range as well. You've got, of course, your incredible shopping within it as well. I know, it's so fun, and you'll just be... there'll be times when you almost don't want to get off the ship, and then you realise you're in all these incredible destinations, so you will, but you will not be bored for a second. You'll have so much fun. You can dance the night away, or you can relax in the spa, you can have a little flutter in the casino, or go and take in a show. I mean, it's that choice, isn't it, Hayley? You can eat somewhere different, you know, pretty much every day of the cruise. You can mix it up. You can have a more formal night or a completely casual one where you've got no makeup on and you're just very relaxed. It's up to you.
It really is up to you. And during that holiday, you can do every single thing if you want to. There is so much on there to do. Have a little look, please, at what's included, because my goodness, you have got so much. Remember, this has been extended with that National Cruise Week. So actually, if you do book before the 5th of October, you will get a free drinks package, which is fabulous, free airport parking and free tips too. So well worth getting this booked up. And of course, on top of that, you have got flights from London, Manchester and Newcastle, but remember, Planet Cruise are passionate about getting you from where you want to go from, so do ask if you want to fly from anywhere else. And of course, you have got the chance of, this is amazing, adding on 3 nights in Orlando for only £259.
I've got to say, I think if you can stretch that, that is just, you've got to do it, because otherwise you might miss out.
Yeah, oh, wait, you've gone over there. You want to go and see everything in Orlando, and that gives you the opportunity.
Yeah,
have a look at the prices, because we have got 3 dates for you, but the prices don't vary that much. And how wonderful to get this holiday before you start trying to work yourself up for Christmas. You're going to be so chilled and happy after that fabulous break.
We'll all be really pale and you'll have a lovely tan.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I love going away in the winter or just after Christmas. It's fabulous just to get that colour when nobody else has. And remember, Planet Cruise are so good too at sorting out your excursions before you even actually get onto the ship. So you're not queuing to get the excursions booked. You're not missing out on anything. And the other wonderful thing is the prices. You will not get these incredible prices once you're there. So make sure you get those booked up as well. And they can give you advice onto which excursions to go on to. So just jump onto the phones. We have got so much for you. We've run you through 3 amazing cruises. Let's have a little look what we looked at. We started off with P&O, and that was a 10-night Christmas market cruise. Have a look again at what you've got, because you have got, I mean, it's a balcony, a free upgrade from ocean view to balcony, an amazing price on this. Of course, you can stay in Southampton that night before, and that includes your parking and your transfers, which is fabulous. You've got the overnight in Hamburg. This is going to be, it's one of those dreams. I've always wanted to do this, and huge savings as well, £400 off that brochure price. And that, of course, on the 11th of December, perfect to get all your Christmas presents ready for Christmas and get you into the Christmas spirit. Our next cruise was the Azamara journey, and again, this was another special cruise, because this is the Grand Prix. Again, if you do book before the 5th of October, and well worth booking these cruises before then, you have got a free case of wine being delivered to your door. And of course, you've got flights there from London Heathrow, but do always check those other flights. You've also got tickets as well for the Monaco Grand Prix for the Sunday, which is amazing. You're going to feel like you are a celebrity. You've got a 2-night stay in a hotel in Nice before all of this, which is quite unusual on a cruise like this. And if you are thinking, well, I can't do it this year, or actually next year, but I could do it in 2016, we have got prices available for 2016. That'll give you a chance to just put a deposit down and get saving to go that year. And of course, this includes all meals, all drinks, snacks, tips, and all your entertainment. That's on the 19th of May. What we also had for you was Royal Caribbean. This was Freedom of the Seas. We just had a little look at this. Again, well worth booking this up before the 5th of October for your free drinks, your free airport parking, and your free tips. Check out all of your flights. You've got great flight options there, but of course we can always change those if you want to fly from anywhere else. Do just jump on the phones, and I think it's well worth adding on that 3-night stay in Orlando. £259 per person is crazy, and what a great time of year to go as well, getting you in the mood for Christmas, chilled, relaxed, and you're the one with the tan. But let's move on to our hot picks, because the Queen Mary 2, this is a wow. Well,
this is a ship that, you know, fans of cruises all want to sail on, and here's your opportunity, and what a price as well. 7 nights from £799. That's with a balcony as well.
That's amazing.
I know, and this is a dream. It's one of those things to tick off the list, isn't it? Sailing all the way from New York to Southampton. And of course, it is a free phone number, so please do ring up and ask as many questions as you like, because if you would prefer to fly to New York and do loads of shopping and see the sights and then sail your way back home, that absolutely
that was the
can
first
be
thing
sorted out.
I thought, oh, I'd want to stay in New York for a few days and then sail back. And of course, Planet Cruise will do that for us.
Yeah, and the shopping in New York is amazing, and
it's
you can
incredible.
lug it all back.
That's the thing, you can just put it on the ship, you haven't got to worry about that weight limit.
No.
And then we've got a second hot pick for you as well. And where's this?
Yes, now this is off to the Norwegian fjords. Again, it's 7 nights, but this is from 699 for an ocean view. Sailing in May, so the spring will be upon you, and they're also going to get, because it's National Cruise Week, up to $100 spend. And you're going around the Norwegian fjords, which, if you've never done it before,
Stunning.
I know Sean always talks about the trip he had last year, and it's that absolute incredible scenery that you will never have witnessed before. Yeah, you feel very tiny, and you'll see glaciers and mountains. But I would urge you to go online and have a look at some images of these places. Put one of them into a search engine, because you just will sit there going, wow.
You will.
That's really inspiring. Yeah, beautiful.
Stunning, stunning, stunning. A definite must. But we have got 2 more cruises for you as well. Let's have a little look what we've got coming up. We've got celebrity cruises. Now, this is the Celebrity Constellation. Now, this is an 8-night Adriatic and Greece cruise. This looks incredible. It's on the 11th of July next year. The price is absolutely amazing. The weather is going to be fabulous. It's $929 per person, and that is for a balcony. This is one that I really want to get booked up, because that is going to be an absolute dream. And we've also got Holland America for you. This is the real big one. This is Australia and New Zealand, 22 nights. The 20th of October 2015, and this is going to be that dream once in a lifetime experience, isn't it? A definite must. And if you check out prices just for flights to Australia, wow, have you got an incredible deal there. Now, do have a little look at the website as well. Of course, it is allthews.planetcruise.co.uk/TV. Make sure you don't miss out on anything that you've seen this evening. Do jump onto the phones as well, because they are fabulous on the phone lines to guide you in the right direction, to tell you exactly what you need to do, what's going to be the perfect cruise for you. But we also like you to get in touch with us, get interactive, and there's various different ways. So you can tweet in, you can Facebook. There's so many different ways to keep in contact. If you've got any questions, please do just jump onto any of those systems and make sure that you don't miss out on asking that question that's in your head. But we've got a little bit of a surprise, or a little bit of something exciting coming up.
Yeah.
Have we got a winner coming up?
We do, because we're giving away a cruise
This
to,
is amazing.
I know, and it's Rachel Bennett from Cheshire, and she is off in a couple of weeks' time only on a 7-night Mediterranean cruise on P&O's Ventura. So huge congratulations, and thank you so much. We had so many entries.
And that is fabulous, because all you needed to do was email in to say hello,
that was it,
and you were instantly put into that competition. So if you hear about a competition like that again in the future, there is always a winner, so make sure you don't miss out and do email in. That's fabulous.
Yeah, and we want to hear from you when you've gone on your cruise and hear all about it.
Definitely.
So
we love the photos, we love everything. We want to see exactly what you got up to. But here's another fabulous cruise on its way. This is Celebrity Cruises, one of my favourites. This is the Celebrity Constellation. Now, Keith isn't with us today, but he is in spirit, because he's on this next little bit of film, and he's going to tell us all about it.
With exceptional levels of service and a crew-to-guest ratio of 1:2, and well-designed and easy-to-navigate ships, and a decor that's both sophisticated and contemporary, this is a cruise line who offer a very real sense of modern luxury. Celebrity Cruises have always pushed the boat out when it comes to dining, not just in the sheer choice, but also the quality of the food that they offer. Experience savour menus pairing classic and contemporary selections, from casual alfresco dining through to the stunning main dining room. And of course, there's an appetising range of quirky, excellent specialty restaurants. Matching a bar to your mood is what Celebrity does best. And there's a great range of beverage and wine packages offering great value. You can top up the tan while enjoying a margarita by the pool, or use your Sea Pass card and help yourself to another great glass of vino in Cellar Masters. You can soak up the sounds of the big band in the Passport Bar, or try one of the 64 craft beers available on board. My favourite, though, has to be here at the Molecular Bar, where tasting the work of the liquid chef will engage all your senses. Life on board Celebrity Cruises is an opportunity for you to enjoy your holiday just as you want it. From relaxing by the pool with a good book to a whole host of exhilarating and unique experiences, the choice really is yours. Cooking competitions, mixology classes, dance and language classes, informative lectures, and behind-the-scenes access to the inner workings of a modern-day cruise ship. When the sun sets, celebrity ships come alive with a dazzling selection of bars, lounges, nightclubs and casinos. You can relax with a cocktail, meet new friends, take to the dance floor or hit the casino tables. But keep an eye out for the interactive theme parties. You may even find dancers in exquisite costumes suddenly appear to entertain you. There's West End style theatre shows, dance, comedy, magic, music and an extraordinary front row seat waiting just for you. On a celebrity cruise, luxury comes as standard. There are 6 different varieties to choose from and over 85% have a private balcony. The design is smart, fresh and contemporary and all offer a great range of sumptuous amenities such as fluffy bathrobes, deluxe toiletries, Egyptian cotton bed linen and 24-hour complimentary room service. From comfortable inside staterooms to these gorgeous suites which feature floor-to-ceiling windows, panoramic balconies and your very own private butler. Trust me, once you've unpacked, you won't ever want to leave.
Wow.
Wow, yeah, absolutely. 5-star luxury and also going to some of the prettiest places.
And you picked up, you know, this is summer, it's going to be beautiful sunshine as well.
It's just fabulous. I'm just like, we've got to book this one. 8 nights, balcony. Let's have a little look where we're going first of all. Venice,
yes,
which is in the press just a little bit at the moment.
Just a bit. Oh, George off the market.
Absolutely, we've missed George, but
yes,
hey, Venice is still there. I'm going.
Absolutely. And we're flying from Manchester to Venice as well, but if you need to fly from somewhere else, just ask. And then we are embarking for 8 nights cruising, and on day 2 we are arriving in Split in Croatia. And actually, funnily enough, this is another place that has been in the papers a lot recently, just over the summer, because it's become the trendy place to go, actually, and it's that kind of unspoilt feel. So maybe, you know, when certain other places like maybe Ibiza or whatever, people have kind of gone, oh, I've gone there now. Now it's all about Croatia.
My nephew went there last year and couldn't stop telling us how fabulous and beautiful it was.
People do completely rave. You've got that kind of incredible food, a bit like Greece, but you've got the stunning sort of old ancient feel as well, a bit like going to Italy, and you've got amazing waters too. So yes, go to the old town, go and explore all the beautiful streets. There's so much to see. Go to People's Square and enjoy. And then day 3, we're back at sea. As you said, not only are you on this amazingly glamorous ship, but the ports of call are really, really nice on this cruise. So day 4, we are sailing into Santorini,
beautiful,
which is a beautiful Greek island. You've all seen Mamma Mia. It's that kind of feel.
Yes,
it's the little whitewashed walls, the blue sky, the glittering sea, and you've got museums. You could go on a wine tour. You've got black sand beach here. And actually, there was a volcano there as well, so it's all quite interesting when you get there. And then day 5, you arrive in Mykonos as well. First time I went there, I kind of backpacked when I was really young, and it is still absolutely gorgeous and unspoilt. You've got amazing
about these places,
yeah, they don't change.
Unspoiled.
I know, just really lovely. And very famous Mykonos for its little Venice and the windmills as well, so do go and see those while you're there. And the thing is, I could talk about the food, but you're going to be eating like a king or a queen on the ship, actually. So you'll just want to wander around probably and go to the gorgeous beaches as well. You've got day 6, we're arriving in Katakolon in Greece as well. Absolutely beautiful as well. Do wander around the harbour there, just stunning. And you've always got ancient ruins to see when you're in Greece. A day at sea. And then we're back in Venice, and you know,
and the overnight in Venice.
I know, and it
wow!
Is when I say romantic, it's that breathtaking beauty of a place that's so different from anywhere in the UK. You know, all these, you know, it does look like a painting every time you walk around the corner.
You will never get bored with Venice. I've been so lucky because my partner's done a lot of cruising, and I've overnighted in Venice so many times. I absolutely love it.
Oh, and you've got to do the kind of cheesy go on a gondola thing as well, actually.
You do.
Why not? You've got to do it while you're there. You can go and see the Murano glass showroom. You must go to St Mark's Square as well. Again, please take your camera. You'll have some amazing snaps to take. Beautiful. And then on day 9, we are transferring back to the airport and flying home back to Manchester.
This is an absolute dream. You only need a deposit today, just £150 per person, which is unbelievable. You've got to get this booked up. I think it's going to be fabulous. And look at the ship. It is beautiful.
Oh, it's very, very modern, the Celebrity cruise line. It's that kind of contemporary, modern, luxurious feel that is, you know, it's a real brand that's like no other. It's still elegant, it's very, very comfortable, but it's very trendy. It's very cool,
it's that
very
perfect
clean
mixture.
lines. Yeah, everything is just wonderful.
I always,
really love it.
on one of the cruises, I find one that really wows me, and this is the one I've written. Wow. Got to book this. Absolutely stunning. Have a look at what's included as well, and virtually all and everything. Remember, do get this booked up before the 5th of October. You only need a deposit, but you will get a free bottle of champagne per booking, so well worth that. Remember, the flights are from Manchester, which is great if you're living up north. You're not going to have to travel down to London. If you do need to fly from anywhere else, just jump onto the phones and ask. That's what Planet Cruise are so fabulous at, sorting this cruise out for you and making that holiday perfect. Of course, it's 8 nights on board the 5-star gorgeous Celebrity cruise liner, and of course you have got that overnight on board in Venice, which is just going to be magical. And what a great time to go as well. The weather's going to be fabulous, and you've got to add the excursions on because you are going to the most stunning places.
Absolutely, and you know, that's your summer holiday sorted out.
Yes.
You know, we're only in September. You've got it nice and organised. Put your deposit down. You know you've got it to look forward to as well, which kind of immediately cheers me up if I've got a holiday.
Yeah. I'm
booked.
looking forward to mine. I want to do that cruise so badly. It
me
looks
too.
fabulous. But we have got one last cruise for you, and this is Holland America. This is MS Norden. This is a huge one because this, of course, is Australia and New Zealand. This is going to be that once in a lifetime.
It really is. I'm going to have to almost take a big, deep breath now because there's so much to tell you. We are on the Holland America cruise line, which is, for me, very, very special. I think it's such a wonderful mixture of like state-of-the-art facilities. Everything is beautiful and modern, but it's very elegant. Very, very, you've got that sort of traditional elegance in some of the dining rooms. Amazing buffets, dress-up dinners, hors d'oeuvres on your balcony, or you can have a picnic on the beach. There's so many different options. Las Vegas-style production shows, really talented people to entertain you. Amazing food. I do love a spa, personally, Hayley. I'm sure you do. You're nodding. You know, that's really nice. Yeah, just go and you just waft out, and you can just going to get so relaxed. You've got Explorations Cafe as well, so if you want to go and listen to music, they've got stations where you can do that, or you just want to read a book and kind of hide away, you can. You've got a lovely kids entertainment as well, so if you've got small children with you, there's a huge playroom supervised by incredible staff, so they've got stuff to do, and as they've got stuff for older children as well. There really is something for everybody on this ship.
Oh, wow. This is going to be absolutely amazing. I don't know where to start. Where are we going? We're flying from London to Sydney.
Right, we are. So you're going overnight, and then you arrive in Sydney, and you're going to a hotel for a 2-night stay.
That's perfect,
I think that's a really good idea, actually, because there's no getting away from it. It's a long flight. So it's quite nice just to kind of gather yourself and take in a bit of Sydney as well.
And you want to see Sydney?
Yeah, you don't want to sail straight off.
No.
Because Sydney is the most incredible place. You've got to go and see that view of the Sydney Opera House and the Sydney Harbour Bridge. You know, it's a real feeling of space when you're in Sydney. It's a complete opposite to, like, say, Manchester or London or Birmingham. Everything is so sort of spread out. Yeah, spaced out. You could even go and do a little trip to Bondi Beach if you wanted to, but you've also got plenty to do in Sydney itself. And just looking at this, imagine just sailing out of Sydney as well once you've finished. It's going to be so beautiful. You have got the Blue Mountains. You could go and explore those. The food in Sydney is well priced as well. Everything is quite reasonable for eating out. Fabulous. It's not too bad at all, and very fresh. They're really into their fresh produce, amazing fish and all that kind of thing. So that'll be a lovely start to your trip. While you get into the time zone and all of that as well, it'll be really wonderful. Perfect. And then you can get excited about transferring from your hotel to the port for 14 nights of cruising.
Wow.
I know, unbelievable.
And where are we heading to first? We've got a day at sea, which is great, so we're going to be able to enjoy the ship.
Yeah, get used to the
where
ship.
are we heading to?
Well, we are arriving in Melbourne on day 8, which has got a really nice laid-back atmosphere. You've got loads to do. It's a great cultural destination, and you know, there's got so much history behind it as well. It's very cosmopolitan. There's lots of sort of British and Italian and Greeks living here. You've got the Yarra River, which slices through the city, and really leafy parks and open spaces again. That's the thing about Australia. It's such a relatively new country that they've built everything in a very sort of clever grid and in a way that works with modern vehicles and everything like that. So loads to do and see. Museums, shopping galore, concert halls, open spaces. I would go to the Royal Botanic Gardens, but even if you're going everywhere by foot, it's an easy place to get around. You don't feel like, you know, it's very safe and free-flowing. Then we've got a day at sea, and then we're heading off to Hobart in Tasmania. So this has got a real mix of sort of modern and historic charm as well. Right. You've got amazing colonial architecture, and lots of very creative people live in and around the port itself as well. Then you've got 2 days. See, I know, again, it's that feeling of absolute space and beauty.
Stunning
and
beauty.
Half the time, if you can get a balcony as well, you know, I have had people telling me of seeing dolphins. I can't guarantee those, but you just never know what you're going to see as you sail along.
So much, so many wonderful things. So we've got 2 relaxing days at sea, and where are we going next?
And then on day 13, so a couple of weeks into your holiday, you're arriving at Milford Sound and Fiordland National Park.
Oh, gosh.
And if you're planning a visit to Queenstown, it's essential that you visit this place because it's awe-inspiring. It's absolutely stunning. It's actually a fjord, and it was carved by glaciers thousands of years ago to create these mountainous cliffs that plunge from thousands of feet down to the ocean.
These are like paintings. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, absolutely. Day 14, we arrive in Port Chalmers. And the bay offers really beautiful views of Otago's harbour and the coastal landscape. It's a very good spot for fishing. And then day 15, your ship's going to sail into Akaroa and tend here. A lovely port to wander around again. And, you know, we're in New Zealand now. How many people actually can say they've been? Obviously, as far as you can get from home. So this is, as Hayley has already said, trip of a lifetime. Then we're arriving in Picton as well, and it's worth seeing. You can see from the map here, you really are going around, you extensively as well. So seeing as you've travelled this far, you know, you get to see a lot of it. Then day 17, we arrive in Wellington, which is New Zealand's very cosmopolitan capital city. It's located at the southern tip of the North Island, and it's an incredible place. You've got great shopping. You've got the waterfront area, which you must have a walk around, and you can get there very easily from where your cruise will be docking. And you've got sculptures, you've got the tram that you could have. It's quite a nice way to see the city, actually. Right. You've got incredible coffee, really, really famous for its coffee. Botanical gardens, you could take a cable car here. And for any fans of the movies, you could do a Lord of the Rings tour as well, which is quite fun. So that'll appeal to people who love those movies. Day 18, we're arriving in Napier, which is a New Zealand city with a seaport located in Hawke's Bay. And then day 19, you're in Tauranga as well. And again, it's the breathtaking. You can see there, you've gone all the way around New Zealand. Yeah, so, you know, if this is the first time you're getting to go this far, then you can say you're doing it properly. And day 20, you arrive in Auckland and you disembark and you transfer from the port to a hotel for 2 nights. And Auckland is New Zealand's biggest city, so this is the big one to kind of end it. You're perched just near the upper end of the North Island, and it's more bustling and more cosmopolitan than maybe some of the smaller ports that you've been to. You've got the Glass Sky Tower, which is the kind of iconic big needle type attraction that the city's really famous for. It's kind of a real landmark. You can even see it in that picture there. And you've got real proximity to the water, so again you've got that kind of waterfront that's just bustling with stuff, culture and restaurants galore.
Amazing trip. So you start your cruise with a 2-night stay in a hotel, then you cruise, and then you have another 2-night stay at the end. That's right. The ship is amazing. It's going to be the most stunning, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, and then I'm afraid you're flying back to London.
Oh, but what a wonderful time you've had. Have a little look at what's included, because you have got so much included with this. You've got some great dates. Remember, you have got some free opportunities there as well when you're booking before, you know, certain dates. You've got your return flights, obviously, and I know people that are travelling just to Australia and paying more than that for 2 flights. So you really have got so much. 22 nights, and that is all that on board, and the hotels and everything. You've got 2 nights in a 5-star hotel in Auckland. You're also, of course, staying at the top of the holiday in Sydney. It is absolutely incredible. Don't forget to add on your excursions. You can do this all on the phone lines and, of course, on the website. And you do get incredible prices with those excursions, booking them early. And check out all the prices. You have got 4 great dates there, and very well worth looking into that with great detail, because that is an absolute beauty, and deposit only obviously at the moment as well. We also had for you the fact that it is, of course, quality insured, and we've had some fabulous cruises, but we need to run you back through all of them. I don't know where the time has gone, but it has been a fabulous hour, and we really have had some amazing deals and some beautiful places. Started with P&O. So this was, of course, the Christmas Markets cruise. Amazing, on the 11th of December. That free actual upgrade from the ocean view to balcony. You've got so many reasons to book this. Stay in Southampton before you go as well, and huge savings. So that was your first option. I know that's going to be really busy. Get you in the mood for Christmas. Then you've got the Azamara Journey, a 7-night cruise here. This is the Grand Prix. This is like celebrity cruise. This is incredible. You are going to feel like that celebrity. 2-night stay as well to start off in a 4-star hotel, and that is quite unusual in Nice to go alongside this. And if you're thinking, well, I can't do it in 2015, but 2016 I can, do phone up for details for that as well, and everything included there. We've got the Royal Caribbean, the Freedom of the Seas. Again, amazing prices. This, again, fabulous date to go in November, and of course you can add on that stay in Orlando as well. And remember the free extras that you get if you do book before October the 5th, so do make sure you don't miss out on those. And check out all the cruises and all the flights, because of course Planet Cruise can sort that out for you. The next cruise for you is Celebrity Constellation. Now this was the one I wanted. Amazing price, great time of year to go. It's going to be beautiful. It's a stunning ship, and of course you have got just 5-star luxury all the way. And then our final one was, of course, amazing. Holland America, and this is New Zealand and Australia. Absolutely incredible, and you've got 2 actual stays in hotels either end of that break as well. 22 nights. That is an amazing deal. But on to our hot picks, and I'll let Gemma tell you about those.
Yes, well, this one is the opportunity to sail on the Queen Mary 2, and you're sailing from New York back to Southampton for a week. £799, and that's for a balcony. Do phone up if you'd like to add some dates in New York as well. And then we've got our second hot pick of the day, which is sailing on the MS Rhindam, going to the Norwegian fjords for a week from £699 on the 16th of May. Beautiful destinations there, incredible scenery, and the cruises to the Norwegian fjords are just selling so well, because once somebody's been, they kind of want to go again.
Absolutely. We're going to be so busy on absolutely everything you've seen this evening, so do jump onto the phones, check out the website, do get interactive with us as well. Lots of different ways to do that, but make sure you do get in contact with Planet Cruise. Check the website, all the w's.planetcruise.co.uk/TV. Remember, they are on the phone lines until 10 o'clock this evening, and they're daily as well.